Hey guys, what's up? MTG back here with another video. In today's video, we're looking at a Hydra Stompy deck. It's blue and green. So the great thing about this one is that it is standard, but not only that, it is also pretty safe from rotating out. The only thing that's going to rotate out is Hinterland Harbor. However, you could get the Shocklands to replace them. That is the only thing in this deck that will rotate out in the fall. Everything else is from guilds, Allegiance, War of the Spark, and M20. So pretty good stuff. So that being said, let's hop into this. For the creatures, we have 4 Llanowar Elves. So 1 drop, 1 green, 1/1. Tap it to add a green to your mana pool. We have 2 Incubation Druid, 1 in a green. Tap it to add 1 mana of any. Tap it to add 1 mana of any type that a land you control could produce. If Incubation Druid has a +1/+1 counter on it, add 3 mana of that mana type instead. And you can adapt it for 3 and 2 blue, adapt it for 3, like I said. And it's a 0/2 when it comes out. 4 Paradise Druid, 1 in a green, 2/1 Elf Druid. It has hexproof as long as it's untapped, and you can tap it for 1 mana of any color. And then 4 Bio Essence Hydra, 3 a green and a blue. It's a 4/4 trample. Hydra Mutant. Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each loyalty counter on a planeswalker you control. And we have a lot of planeswalkers in this deck. Whenever 1 or more loyalty counters are put on a planeswalker you control, put that many +1/+1 counters on Bio Essence Hydra. Now this is basically going to be our win con because this thing is going to get huge. Plus it has tramples, so you don't have to really worry about it getting trump blocked. Okay, for our planeswalkers, we have 4 Kiora Behemoth Beckoner, 2 in a green or a blue for 7 loyalty. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card, and for -1 untap target permanent. 4 Saheeli Sunblime Artificer, 1 and 2 blue or a red, which we're always going to be casting it for blue. 5 loyalty. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 Colorless Servo artifact token, and for -2, target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until end of turn, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. We have 2 Casmina Agnatic Mentor. Spells your opponent's cast that target a creature or planeswalker you control, costs 2 more to cast. -2, create a 2/2 wizard creature token, draw a card, and then discard a card. -2, create a 2/2 blue wizard token, and just draw a card, then discard a card. Samut Tyrant Smasher, going to be casting this for green, so 2 and 2 green. Creatures you control have haste, -1, target creature gets +2/+1 until end of turn. +2/+1 and haste until end of turn. And then scry 1. 3 Tameo Collector of Tales, 2 a green and a blue. For 5 loyalty, spells and abilities your opponent's control can't cause you to discard cards or sacrifice permanents, which is pretty good stand because there are quite a few that make you sacrifice permanents. +1, choose a non-land card name, then reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all the cards with the chosen name from among them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. -3, return target card from the graveyard to your hand. 3 and 2 green, 5 loyalty. Whenever you tap a forest for mana, add an additional green. +1, put 3 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 target non-creature land you control. Untap it, it becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with vigilance and haste until that's still a land. -8, you get an emblem with lands you control have indestructible. Search your library for any number of forest cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. And finally, 2 more, 2 Ugin the Ineffable, for 6 colorless, 4 loyalty. Colorless spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Exile the top card of your library face down and look at it. Create a 2/2 colorless spirit creature token. When that token leaves the battlefield, put put the exiled card into your hand. -3, destroy target permanent that's one or more colors. Pretty good removal spell built into a Planeswalker. And then we have 25 lands, 9 forests, 4 hinterland harbor, which, like I said, you could probably switch those out for the shock lands because these will rotate out. 3 islands, 1 Karn Bastion, tap it for Kos, or for 4 and tap it proliferate. 4 mobilized district, so tap it for Kos. For 4, it becomes a 3/3 citizen creature with vigilance until end of turn. It's still a land. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature or planeswalker you control. And 4 Simic Guild Gates. Our sideboard, we have 15 cards. Disdainful Stroke, 2 of these, 1 in a blue, counter target spell with converted mana cost 4 or greater. 2 Kos, Forced Landing, 1 in a green, put target creature with flying onto the bottom of its owner's library. 3 Negate, 1 in a blue, counter target non-creature spell, instant obviously. 3 Thrashing Brontodon, 1 and 2 green, 3/4, 1 and sacrifice it, destroy target artifact or enchantment. 3 Mass Manipulation for double X and 4 blue, gain control of X target creatures and or planeswalkers. And finally 2 Palaka Worm, 4 and 3 green, 7/7 trample. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 7 life, and when it dies, you draw a card. And that is it for this deck, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, check out the links below. Wow, I said that fast. And yeah, that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This deck is, standard deck is great because it won't really rotate out. And then, yeah, so pretty good stuff. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like I said, please drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.